Alright, there we go.
Gonna take them off.
Back on YouTube finally, the stream, and guess who pops into the stream? After all these months of not talking, he ain't even on my friends list, but I start streaming on YouTube day one again, and freaking he pops
I
in.
hate
I'm
that
like,
dude.
what up,
I
dude?
fucking hate.
And like that's they're busy, you know. And then he got
No,
kids.
he's just a fake ass motherfucker is what he
I
is.
mean, shit. A lot of people we know as fake ass motherfuckers. You can't pick and choose how they are. You just deal with them or don't. It's the only
I
two
can
options.
pick and choose who I hate. And I
Yeah,
hate
yeah.
them
It's
motherfuckers.
just that's a choice. Yeah. I mean, I don't. You can't tell who to hate and who not to hate. Goddamn. You can either not. You just busting through the door.
Own the house.
Yeah, I see. Shit. What? Yeah, I am connected to. Let's see who. Damn, that's Paris.
No, no, I don't want to wear. I want to take off. No, no knuckles. No knuckles. No knuckles. Don't want. Get your ass fucking off.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
When I see we got more messages than I
Man.
Ah, that was Paris sending one of them goofy ass Facebook messages where you gotta send it to 20 other people type of shit. I'm like, hey, that's like it's like spam. Yeah, I hate that.
Do I really gotta fucking find a melee weapon, trade out my brass knuckles? For that? Are you fucking kidding me? And then throw a bat at someone to get rid of my bat?
Ah, that is hilarious, though. I knew that when you said you was trying to watch my video and there was an error, I was like, yeah, I knew what happened. I knew exactly what that was. I said, yeah, I got hit with that copyright. Oh, man. I'm gonna start caring, though. I'm gonna try to, because I can't, it's hard to stream like 3 hours, even 5 hours of content, just, you know, gameplay, when it's like such a slow start that I'm at. So it's like, I'm trying to get some music, but man, I don't want to get hit with the copyright infringement no more. So I'm gonna try to take a YouTube suggestion and try to use some of their music. I couldn't believe that mother said, yeah, you have been banned from 25 countries. Yes, your YouTube is still up, but certain countries can't view your content. I said, God damn, well, at least on that video, at least. See, I need YouTube because YouTube is the only way that I could post my videos and it saves without me doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything's gonna be raw, but I need to manage at least an hour because I mean, it's gonna be 5-hour videos, but I feel like you could just skip it. You know what I mean? Like if you don't want to watch all of it, just skip it to the part you want to watch. I think that's what I would do with the video at least. Like this is the good part of the video. Put that up there. Yeah. I gained 1 new follower on Twitch, and I still got my 11 subscribers on YouTube. So I'm like, hey, that's what's up.
I was your 11th.
Were you? Did you
subscribe today?
Oh, that's what's up, man. Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, anybody that can subscribe, man. See, I see.
It's a 10, and I was like, I'm gonna help him out.
I'm telling you, that's how it be. Cause so who was number 51? I wonder. Then I can't see who followed last, cause it had to been recently. Because when I checked the other day, it was only 50. So somebody joined. It must have been that Oaks dude then, cause he's on Twitch, so he must have subscribed. And that's what's up though. Oh man, God of War, man. From what Skill Up was saying about God of War, it is okay. This is his opinion, but I kind of go with him on this. Okay, so
I'm getting it. I'm
he
getting it on
wasn't
the 25th.
he wasn't a fan of Last of Us. Like, you know how everybody in you is like really crazy about Last of Us. Story wise, he felt like yeah, it's there, but gameplay wise, it was like yeah. So then he goes on and says, what was the next thing that he mentions? It was Last of Us. Oh, Uncharted, another game, great story, a little bit of a, it had good gameplay, but it was like gameplay, but story, yeah. So then he was there. Then he goes on to mention God of War. And he mentions one other game. I just can't remember what he mentioned, but he basically says those three games combined makes this game. And I was just like, yeah, I guess if you talking about it's got a good storyline and then the gameplay kills it out the water like Dark Souls, yeah, then it's definitely up there, you know. But I refuse to watch any spoilers. That's basically what I did. Because if I do watch it, then it wouldn't ruin me from playing it because I'm not paying for the game, you know. But at the same time, it's like I just saw the beginning of it and I was like, yo, so you can customize the way you make Kratos this time. And I'm like, okay, that's all I need to know. That's all I care about at that point. It's worthwhile playing then. So yeah, I will be streaming that game day one whenever it comes out.
A fucking snake just bit me.
I told you that carpet just needs to be moved because you're just gonna be falling over it. It ain't even worth it.
Well, I might be able to get it. Fucking day comes out.
Yeah, I don't need to replace it. It was just there just because it was just looking ugly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, my bad. I meant carpet. I mean rug. Yeah, the carpet. No, I'm saying the carpet underneath it is ugly. That's why it's there, but it ain't worth it if it's gotta be fixed every freaking day and I can't step on, you can't step on it and it just keeps messing up. Mine do too. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I had deleted my whole content on Titan Quest because it had glitched out the main mission for me completing the whole game. So I had to start all back over from scratch. And I had completes, so I was like, alright, well my game's fixed now. I can't let nobody join unless I trust them. Because they can't be ahead of me in the act, so otherwise my game glitches out again. Can't afford that. Everybody's like, what's that? I was like, a game that's preparing you from God of War. Yeah, he ain't saying nothing. Not that I heard him.
Oh. My Chico leave.
He ain't saying nothing right now either. Oh, his connection messed up.
On the way.
Man, remember that reminds me of why they took down my video in Modern Warfare. It was on my other name. I'm like, man, they were trying to hit a brother with that copyright infringement. Said, I don't be trying to do that on purpose. It's just, sure, you try to play a goddamn game and stream it for that long in silence. I ain't trying to watch no damn Especially when that person ain't even talking to you. That's one of the things that kills me about streamers. It's fine that you're playing the game, but fuck, communicate with the people watching your shit. I ain't trying to. Motherfuckers be just sitting there stone cold silent and shit. Like, yeah, I ain't about to watch this shit for long unless you start talking. That's why I encourage people when they pop in. I'm like, I encourage people to talk to me. I don't care. It don't even have to be about the game. Just talk. Makes it more fun for me. Makes it fun for them too, because at least it'd be like, oh, he's actually communicating. Nah, what you thought I was a robot, bro? What was you trying to watch my video from? Your phone earlier? Nah, I knew. I mean, The Quiet Place came out, but it ain't good quality. It sounds like recording from the camera.
I mean, they got me.
Man, ain't got nothing good for real right now. Ain't got no triple A like big movie that it came out right now. Yeah, standstill. Today is Friday the 13th, so that's why That Quiet Place came out. It came out last week in another country, but today is the official launch for stateside. The hell you killing over there?
A bull.
Sound like some shit that I be killing in my game, some boars. Yeah, I try not. Yeah, speaking of that Path of Exile, the reason why I didn't want to like care too much about what it was back then. Yeah, it was terrible cause you gotta think. I already knew about the game because it was one of those games that I wanted to play if I had a PC. But it had a rough patch starting out because it was a Kickstarter, and it wasn't the most popular Kickstarter. Don't get me wrong. It was just like it was a hot mess. Let's just say that when it first began, it was not too hot because it was just like they were trying to figure out the bugs and stuff. But now at the state that when they had just launched it what a year ago on Xbox One X right now. So that's the only reason why I would mess with it because they had pushed it for that console specifically. So I was like, because of that, I was like, you got a pro, so that's why I would.
If I get a couple of hits so I can go. I just say, man,
Nah, but that is the first title in a that is actually the most mature game by far. That's the ironic thing. Like I was like, there hasn't been any M titles for real. Seriously, no M titles, or even trying to promote any type of nudity or anything like that, but just a full blown. But Conan offers that, like they offer that from a. No, what's fucked up crazy part was I thought it was bullshit when they said full nudity. Oh, they really went ham with the shit. There's gonna be two races that got. I was like, what the hell? I was like, Nah, but what's crazy about the game was if you knew anything about the Conan world, which I gotta restudy the Conan world and the lore behind it for me to fuck with that game fully. Nah, but the game is crazy because it's like it's basically art, but more like more survivability type of thing. Like you'll have your thirst, you gotta eat and all that good stuff. And I was just like, okay. But the fucking crazy part is the battles with the fucking Titans. What happens is apparently you worship one of the gods. That god would be your fucking like Titan. So basically, when you had these big ass wars against like fortresses and stuff, your fortress versus another one, they could summon one of these guys that they worship and it could fuck up your fortress badly. And I'm like, oh damn, just like Ark with the dinosaurs, you know, like, but with more biblical type of scenario. Cause I was like, oh yeah, if I could get, if that, but Path, the Conan Exile only gonna succeed if I could get people to play with me. Cause it's one of those games that be like, yeah, you will want to start with other people because you got to build this place up. You know, you got to survive together. So I was like, yeah, that'd be a hardcore game. Cause I know people would hop on. I would rather for you to play that game more than I would rather for you to play Terra. Let's just say that. Like, if I had to choose, if I had to have you play one of the free-to-play games, I would prefer for you to play a real hardcore game that would be more of your pace. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like survival games.
Conan's gonna be free.
Yeah, it's a free-to-play. They it used to be pay to win,
Oh, nice.
but yeah, they turned it. I think a year ago. Yeah, I told you because it's constantly going. It ain't like my phone where I ain't logged in. I would have to log out of everything for you to freaking not be draining the phone. I mean, as long as you know, I would have to log out of all this.
Oh, no, don't do that.
I have to log out of Facebook, all that.
Okay. But we don't kill the minutes, it's just battery time.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Well, come in here, I said, God damn, I need 100. Bring it down to the car.
I said, we're gonna be hung on a goddamn cross. That's some serious shit right there. I said, I wonder what your crime would be between my crime. It's randomly generated. I said, please let me get the one. Please let me get a crime that says that I decapitated somebody. I was decapitated too many people or some shit. That'd be pretty nice. But that's my crime. His crime is he killed the priest. I said, ooh, yeah, that's a high crime.
What, on Conan?
Yeah. Like serious crimes. I don't know what type of. It's just randomly generated when you first. It's like a backstory to your character, so like it gives you random crimes of why you're hung up there on the cross. I was like, oh shit. One of them said something about you're a cannibal. There's a race in the Conan world that eats humans all the time, and apparently you would have to just constantly be feeding, just eating people throughout the whole game. I said that's savage, man. That's real savage. I said you worship. You worship a cult guild that just eats humans and shit. I was like, ah, man. Nah, my favorite one is the snake god. Remember what she was about? She was all about sacrifices. So all you would have to do is just sacrifice a bunch of people, and you could summon her. I thought that was the easiest one to go with. You're gonna do a whole lot of killing, a whole lot of sacrificing. That's the easy guy to summon. Worship. Yeah, they said that religion is heavy in that game, but it doesn't really come into play until like in game for real, for real. I said, oh shit, yeah, that makes sense.
Man, hear about Division 2?
Nah, I'm not trying to get all ahead of myself with Ubisoft games like I used to. I try to stay away from the news. Cause if it's anything with delaying the game or something like that, I was like, well, that's good. It
Nah,
ain't
it's
that.
coming out. It's coming out this year.
Oh, this year? Damn, they've been working on it. I've been said that they've been working on it since the first one. Once they stopped doing the DLC, I said they started working on 2. That's what I said. Whether it's true or not, that's what I figured. I don't know. I wouldn't. I mean, it depends how long they've been working on it. If you've been really working on it at the same time that you was pushing out the free updates, then yeah, that'd been the right time to be working on it. But I don't know because the technology would be a lot better. But what would be the difference between the first one and the second one? Besides more openness, you know, like you're gonna have to give me a little bit more. It was in a good direction though, the end of the first game, so I got good hopes for Division 2. And especially with, you gotta think, I'm craving something feeling for Destiny 2's fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just a waste of time. Like I would not want to really play that. I'd be like, there's, you know what? There's nobody on my friends list that's playing Destiny 2. That's how bad it is right now. I said, damn. And they just had another update for a gun, the DFC. That hand cannon from the Nightfall, apparently. I said, man, I don't even want that shit. I said, there is nothing they could do that really makes me want to go say, I'm going to put this game down and go play that right now. Like, nah.
I thought about deleting it.
I want to delete it. But like I said, I got that one DLC left to get through, and then I'm deleting it.
Man, how have I not seen a single motherfucking enemy, bro?
I don't know. It's called No Way Out. Yeah, my character is a Conqueror now, this second character that I'm making on my Titan Quest. And it's just basically all strength, so it's pretty easy. Easy build to build with. Visually it looks good though, because I use my shield with a one-handed weapon of choice. Right now I'm using a cleaver that disorientates, disrupts magic, it confuses them. But it's only a 14% chance one of those things would happen to a person. But its damage output is so high, I was like, yeah, I got a lot of strength.
Jesus Christ, my PlayStation is being retarded. What up, dope? Fucking it.
Oh, yeah, I did delete Smoky Green Man. I just wanted you to know that. I had to delete him the other day. So now, we ain't going back. We ain't going back now. I said, there is no way between you and I that he could come into the party chat. So if anybody else has him, then that's the only way that he could jump into the party chat. You thought you would. I'm glad. Well, see, I can't even be mad because I'm glad to see somebody that's like, you know, even if it is the PvP side, you know, like I'm actually really fine with that at this point because it's actually good to hear somebody actually like a game that I like, and it was like, okay, well they're pushing it, you know. I said that game was gonna be huge, and look how huge it is. It's good, yeah. I can't be mad. It's better than someone coming to me and say, "Hey, Destiny 2." It's like, nah, bruh. can't deal with that. It, it is because they made money off of a game that they rehashed as the first game, basically. Yeah, that's all they did. And the people that played the 3 years, they know. Yeah, it's terrible. That's only because they listened to Activision this time. They should just went with their guts and stayed Bungie, and they sold out and made the game worse. I say it's bad when your player base is falling at a dramatic rate. It's just bad. Hey, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you taking the time on this Friday evening to pick up some Conqueror, conquering some shit. I'm gonna try not to get banned in 25 countries, YouTube. I'm sorry for copyright in 25 countries. But, we're gonna try to do this with this commentary. Amount of defense with the Conqueror. I am surviving a lot better than I would. If my battle mage is dual wanding, that's pretty sick. Man, Jeff, tell me why the game had it had crashed earlier. Duplicating my items that was transferring.
Gentle greetings, good traveler. What, are you surprised to find us?
Yeah, I know. those just yeah. Some of the sandwiches over there. There we go. Talk about that gluten-free. Yo. I'm gonna put this bad boy out for a minute and get some content done. Alright, here we go. I would recommend you kind of need it. The only class that actually had movement speed off of a skill set is the hunting tree, but good if you make it over. Oh god, I mistake that. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to use my horn. I keep forgetting that I got a horn. I'm using turning it up a notch on the weapon. Yeah, I played the PC version for a while. Ooh. Recently and also got my copy again. Just have to wait till the. Oh, that's what's up, man. That is what's up. Yeah, man. I never finished the original one back in 2006. So it was just. It's great to see this game finally ported over. It's like, oh man. A lot of people didn't know about this game, and this game had dropped during the time that Diablo 2 to Diablo 3 was a drought, and it was the perfect time to drop this game. And they did it again. They launched the game when Reaper of Souls is pretty much done, and I'm just like, yes. Back to the old school Diablo 2 style gameplay. Did I die way up there for real? Oh, I did. So, what builds did you do in the original game back on the PC? Oh god. Yeah. My first character, I believe he was a Conqueror. Ah, that's what this character is. Very strong build and one of the easy start out with 100 damage. Yeah, visually in this game, it's funny. I did enjoy it back then, but with the HD graphics now, the remaster is like, it looks great on console. Oh, what was this for? Oh, I'm just gonna keep going. I don't need it.
My bow.
Roll class itself is not really strong, but combining it like brigade with the hunting tree or the assassin, it would be hard to play it in legendary. That'd be the only thing. You would have to really spec right. Like I plan on doing a straight poison build, but I don't know if I want to go bow or do I want to go. Well, usually I like using bow and dual wield. So we'll see how that goes. I feel like my next build after this Conqueror would be what do I want to do after the Conqueror? I think I'm gonna make the Highbringer and just kill things really fast. Dual wield. That's the real dual wield that I should have made instead of the battle mage being dual wield, but that's turning out good. Oh, I got 4 points? Good gracious.
A blacksmith of remarkable skill lives in the hills by Helicos Pass. Some say the god Hephaestus himself taught Termerus his craft. Termerus is gifted.
I was on my way from Delphi.
I'm streaming.
That is my goal.
Captain America people with my shield, Jeff. And then I proc this, I got this 10% chance that I do a shield smash. And because my shield is it's in the shape of a sun, but it has retaliation, piercing damage. So it's like, yeah, it's sick. It's like dual wanding, but with a shield.
tree is unharmed?
Huh?
I said thank you, Mark.
Huh?
You didn't have nothing left, did you? That's it, okay.
Right there.
Oh, whew. Lay down.
What you was doing? What you was doing?
What did I do? I went and got the $20. I rode around a little bit around there to see if I can catch a bullet. That was it. Oh, and I went and got some paper towels. That's what I did. That's why I left out of here. Just to get the paper towels. Yeah. I gotta take everything out of my closet in the morning. Stuff I don't need, throw away.
Holy shit, I hit that home run that motherfucker sliding out the park. Dang. A lot of retreating over there. Who's shooting like that? Oh, that's pretty cool. So when he uses the he hits the fucking it's not like a normal swing animation. Hip slap that boy like back up off of me. Who else?
Well, I don't get many visitors. Greetings. How can I help you?
These beastmen, these Centaur people was putting these it's like an eye of Sauron on you, and it like basically marks you, and then you get hit with extra piercing, I'm assuming. And I was like, and I told the Centaur to fuck his eye of Sauron and killed his ass. Yeah, somebody was like, man, cosplay good. That's the reason why, that's all I'm waiting for. And I'm like, that's okay. That's like, I'm thinking like, man, that's so like, fucking, hold up. No. Like, yo, cosplay was like so 2012 when Diablo 3 first came out. Look how successful that was. Ain't nobody was fucking around on the couch for real. On launch day, yeah, but after that, it was like, what the fuck? Why you want a couch play? You got 6 motherfucking players that can play on this motherfucker. That's better than fucking couch play. And split screen. Bleep! Bleep! Before I deleted the game. It's called Aegis of Laconian. It gives me +1 to all skills in warfare mastery and +1 all skills in defense mastery, which that's both of my masteries. So I'm like, yo. Then I got this badass brain cleave. I got that 3 seconds, it got 10% chance of doing one of the following things. 3 seconds of confusion, 3 seconds of skill disruption, 3 to 23 lightning damage, 9 to 21% enemy drain, 50% of enemy drain causes damage, or plus 8 to dexterity. Isn't that weird? The plus 8 to dexterity was the weird one. I thought that was like, I was like, that's the odd one, but I don't mind it because it's piercing damage, I guess. It gives me more offensive and defensive, so it's like, alright, I can deal with it. But yeah, that weapon itself is strong as fuck, because if it procs the fucking confusion, you could see it's confusing them because they got like a little aura around their head and they turn their back. I was like, but I wanted to know if they attack people, but it doesn't give me enough time because I'm auto attacking, so it's like, as soon as they get confused, I keep swinging because I got onslaught. And I got like I got like 8 charges of that shit, so it's like, now I got 9 charges of it, because in this game, when you hit the max cap of a skill, it goes over 4 points, so you can add an additional 4 points if you could get the parts to get it. I'm like, damn. So your moves become really OP. That's what I'm saying. With this game, it's got a little bit more to it. Like, don't get me wrong, like, Reaper of Souls is amazing, like, but you know what I'm saying, like, once I was done with my build, there was nothing else to do. This game is like old school style, but it gives you something to do with the builds. So I was like, yeah, you can make a whole bunch of builds in this game. So I was like, a lot more builds than being bound to what Reaper of Souls was doing. And then it got stupid because it became a set thing. If you're not wearing that set, you're not strong enough. I mean, if you're wearing modded gear, you're straight, but it was just like, yeah. See, I gave my character, I had put the weapon in my books. That's called, oh, I had put in, that's a herpes standard. It gives you plus 50% movement speed and plus 20% lightning speed. And then, later on, I will destroy these leggings and then take a relic back, because you have to make a sacrifice. Whenever you put a relic in, whenever you want to take a relic out, you have to choose, do you want the weapon or do you want the relic? So it's like, automatically I want the relic. So I got 13% already in the boost, and then 20%. Because with a melee character, you kind of have to have good speed to get away, and then at the same time you want to choose to close in. So when you're hitting one monster, you go to the next one really quick. That's kill fast around here. Oh, almost got stuck. There's like a synergy to the game. Like, not all the moves go together. It's just like you gotta find the right type of synergy to the moves that you use. So it's like a little combo system you got, depending on what type of character you have made. But they're all good characters. So it's like, ooh. You can't go wrong with a Conqueror, man. It's like the most and balance out dexterity. In this game, it's responsible for poison, bleeding, piercing, offensive and defensive abilities. So. probably look good as fuck though. I can't lie. It probably does. Just gameplay wise, I'm like, this is very lunar for what it was promoting. That's why I didn't like it. And then it was hard as fuck. I got stuck right at the beginning on the boss. What do you do? How do you beat this girl? I paid full price for this? Oh. I mean, PSN game, what the fuck they doing? Having that like that. Revive. Oh my god. Oh shit. I had hit her so hard that that woman was in the air for a minute.
You're not the first to come here.
Yeah. Ain't nobody care what you gotta say.
The tents you see on our roads.
Speak through me.
There you go.
When the first sailors...
Ah, another traveler with goods to store.
Nothing that
Safe journey.
Seeker. Welcomes.
Dissolve your past. Relearn your future. It is decided.
somebody to comment. Let's see. Oh. How to stop autofocus on a bad guy. What do you mean autofocus? Nah, the guy that's watching the stream, Ted Sirewine. He asked a question. There's only a 5% chance. I will consider it a trigger each thing. Oh, it's based on, so it's based on attack speed. Increases physical damage, bleed, and total speed. Seeing a group of characters, pick one to go after instead of go close to. Yeah, it does that. It does that. So you could, what they did was put in a cone. So you could either use the cone and manually swing where you want to swing and do it that way, or use the auto. But the auto sometimes will pick a far character instead of closest. I mean, it's a hit and miss depending on the character you play. I mean, if you're playing a melee character, it shouldn't matter which target for real. I think it makes it exciting. Because it's like, oh, it doesn't pick always the closest one. It'll go to a far one. I'm like, oh yeah. And then I'll bounce off that character and then have some momentum and then come in and double swing. So it's like, it's a hit and miss. It could sometimes kill you and it goes south, and sometimes the auto attack works. Right, I mean, I'm playing the Conqueror, so it works for me. I don't mind just holding square all day. Yeah, see, I don't need no freaking bleed damage though. Health regeneration be the thing. Yeah, see, I would have to combine these two things to make this work. I wouldn't care for this. I mean, yeah, it's good, but the bleed damage, I don't care for that. Dang. I don't know, because attack speed is always my thing, but I think that's a waste of points to put in that. Whoa. This is what I need right here. This right here. I need this. I need this. Plain brigade with foe. Oh yeah, that's bread and butter right there. You should be alright. I don't know about being on legendary with the character. If you made him really strong and built him right, he should be killing everything. Like before I deleted mine was just like, it was decent. I was trying to get bows at the same time, and I had got like a lot of bows on different characters, and I just needed to transfer them, but my game had glitched out and I couldn't complete a main quest. So I had to start from, like I did like 6 characters, and none of them, all the characters at Gorgon, old girl went and unpetrified, unlocked the door, so it was like, yep, had to delete the whole file and start from scratch. But yeah, I'm gonna make a brigade again. Yeah, that's my class for a bow and stacking a bunch of poison. But I wouldn't invest too much in the poison skill itself. I would just put that 1 point in and then invest in the slow movement and disorientation. That's what I would invest my points in. The synergies instead. Because come to find out, I was wasting points on stacking the poison. The poison itself is going to be really good because of your dexterity being high. So. Oh, okay, yeah. How you liking the game so far? This is the closing move. I need that. I need ring also. I need all these moves here. Okay. I got 1 point left. Wish I could turn the focus off, but I would be happy. Yeah, that's how it was on PC though. It had a hard auto target, but then you can manually, do it. But like I said, you got to use the cone and then basically hold down and then use the left analog and direct in the direction you want to swing. It's not perfect, but you know. Strong ass move, but a long ass cooldown. I'm about to use that wisely. Shit, I need to get to the next tree, but damn, that's a lot of points. Let's stack some points in. Or I could take some resistance or some dodge. Which way do I go? Take another skill or take a passive. I think this skill will come in handy. Was using a spear until I get better bow, and it wanted to run through a crowd and get a shaman while one goes anywhere in front of you. Yeah, you just stop holding square, and then. But see, like I said, once they auto attack it, it's like stuck for a while. So you would have to run around. And then hopefully I'll autofocus to the nearest thing that's chasing you. And then you'll just turn around and start swinging. And the funny thing is, the spear in this game is like the strongest weapon in the game. Because piercing damage is like just OP as hell. So like spears is really good. Like with my brigade, that's what I use. I use the spear and shield at the second setup. But I use bow as my primary. I didn't even know that I didn't have my headset mic down. Like, oh. Well, let's rerun through here. What is my speed right now? 166, yeah, that's where it need to be. Perfect speed. Can't go wrong with 166. Hey, get up. You have to use the cone to direct it in the direction that you would want to go. Just beat the hell out of everything. Oh, you ain't give me squat. Oh, that's not what I need, but I'll take that to sell. It's like, I ain't forget about you. Nice. Ah, that one's for the dead, man. Ain't nobody want that. That's a real. That's a real. Come on. Ah, I ain't see nothing. Oh, he ain't die? Yo. up. You say what? Oh, I did. I didn't go far enough back there. Got a treacherous axe. Oh, what? Give me that shit. Yeah, it's random as fuck. You'll get like boss ass weapons and shit out of fucking bone piles and shit. Like, it's random as hell when it decides to give you something really good that could be useful as fuck. Yeah, there's this move that I got. It's called Quick Recovery, and basically what it does is it's a strong shield of arms allow you to block multiple attackers with amazing speed when necessary, but it can only be kept up for a short time. It has a recharge time of 60 seconds, but it can only be held up for 20 seconds. But within that time, bruh, I just watched my character just throw down his shield. His shield was going up so fast, he blocked everything they threw, and then he just reflected everything back by just damaging. I was like, damn. That's how it goes? Okay, I see it. Shit's crazy. I was like, yeah, this game would have definitely gave Diablo a run for its money. If it had the production level as Diablo does. That's why I was like, Path of Exile be killing it. That's why I was like, damn, I can't believe that game ain't here. Come on, Microsoft. Hook a brother up. That's what I really want to play. That's the customization all I need. And it's free to play, so I was like, shit. You ain't even got to spend a dime on it. Fucking Path of Exiles. The real Diablo. It's way better than Diablo. It's got so much customization. The tree of the customization tree is so fucking vast that I'm like, it's mind-boggling. Yeah, see, in this game, I felt like you don't even really need no fucking mods and shit. It's just like, it's really just enjoyable on the journey of the grind together to get badass gear together. That's basically what it basically is. I was like, yeah. Cause you start out like a weak ass, like you're not even that good at the beginning. Cause you don't even have no moves. Depending on what tree you go down, it's like, yeah, you really ain't got no moves for real. But once you get your second monastery at level 8, it's like, yo, I'm crack opening some fools now. But then you'll die a couple times because of not having enough armor or something like that. Like I said, like piercing damage and poison is just terrible. Like you do not want to die like that, and it happens a lot. Brock Lesnar's portal. That's my character's name. He's the Conqueror. Oh shit. Jeff.